Hi folks, Miche here. I have been thinking about being inspired by other folks and wondering what it is that you do when someone's teachings or some experience that you have had really touches you and you want to hold on to that. You want to savor that. Do you write about it? Do you create a poem? Do you share it with other people? What is it that you do? And for me, in the capacity of being a custom jeweler, one of the things that I do is I design jewelry and I create something to hold that message and to turn it into kind of a keepsake and a memento, and becomes a touchstone for that um, for that experience. I said that. Okay, yeah. So um, I'm not at my studio. I don't have an actual piece to show you, but um, I've got it up on my Facebook page, and so I thought on my tablet I would just show you what I'm talking about. It's called the All Is Well Pendant, and it's a two-sided pendant. The front says All Is Well, and the back says Really, because a lot of times when you want to believe that all is well, when feelings are coming up and it doesn't feel like all is well, you kind of want to go, Really? And instead, this pendant is encouraging us over there to say, Really, to affirm it. That even when it doesn't quite look like it, in the bigger, vaster scheme of things, all is well. So, this pendant came from a variety of pieces and people coming together. The original inspiration was from the teachings of Abraham Hicks, where they was one of their sort of catchphrases and teaching points that all is well. And I believe they even did start saying really. And they talked about the idea of allowing yourself to just sort of flow downstream in your life. Imagine being in a boat and just letting the current of well being and expansion and experience carry you downstream to whatever is uh, right for you and whatever is coming for you in your life. As opposed to so many of us turning our boat around and paddling furiously and madly against the force of the river, trying to go upstream and get somewhere that we think we're supposed to go. So I really like that idea and the ease of that. And one of the things that I built into the design of the All Is Well, and I'll see if I can pull that up again. Yeah, was the design is kind of a willow tree arching over the top and a stream. So the idea is that you're sitting on the bank of a river, uh, watching the river flow. Maybe you're getting into your boat and flowing down, but it's just a very relaxed and natural state of being and state of affairs. So originally the inspiration was from Abraham Hicks and the teachings of Jerry and Esther. And I had a friend whose name was Karen Luna, and she and I would talk about these teachings of theirs a lot and kind of hash out how do we work with this in our lives? How do we change our day to day experience by putting this into action? And she owned, she, and I owned a jewelry business, and Karen was manager of a bookstore, and so we were always thinking about things, of objects, products. And so we kind of came up with that together that it would be very cool to have a pendant that encapsulated that teaching. And so I went to work and I designed this pendant. And Karen, who was also a writer, helped me write the copy, the sales copy, and we were. And so my friend Karen Luna, who was also a writer, helped me write up some copy. And then I made two gold pendants of this design. one in yellow gold and one in rose gold. And I shipped them off to Esther and Jerry with a note of appreciation and gratitude for what they were bringing out into the world, and so what I had discovered through their teachings and the ease that was coming to me. And sure, it would have been lovely to hear something back, say, oh, wow, we love this and we want to sell, 10,000 of them for you to all our followers. That certainly, was in the back of the mind, that really would have been well. But it didn't happen, and all is well. And still, I created the pendant, and I created those two particular pendants and sent them off with no strong attachment to the outcome. I really sent them with my love and gratitude. And for me, it was the act of creating them and designing them, and then of sort of paying homage to where I had learned this from. That was part of the whole experience for me. And now, 10 or more years later, I'm still making these pendants, and although I haven't heard anything from Esther or Abraham about them, a lot of people really do love them. And another collaboration now is that I'm have them for sale as part of a Groupon sort of deal on Facebook through Storia. So right now, if people spread the word and we get 33 people who want to each get a pendant or more than one pendant. Anyway, when we reach the goal of 33 sales, everyone will get 30% off. So I just love that it started as a collaboration and it's just moving through all different sort of permutations, and even in the selling of it now, it's a collaboration too. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you will help me spread the word and enjoy the pendant, enjoy the story of the pendant. And just remember, really, all is well. Thanks.